New at 7 from our Call 6 investigators. Do you think you could spot a repaired wreck on a car lot? Well, it's actually a lot harder than you think. Call 6 investigator Kara Kinney with more on the mistake people are making and not realizing until it's too late.
This investigation started with a consumer calling our Call 6 tip line saying he bought a car and later learned it had been totaled, which typically means the insurance company deemed it not financially worth it to fix. Tonight we're telling you what you need to do before you buy a car. Stefan Macon bought this 2010 Dodge Charger from Circle City Auto Exchange. He says within 2 months he noticed his tires repeatedly going bald.
It's just been an ongoing battle with replacing the tires. So I took it to Northwest frame and body, and it took him just 30 minutes to determine that the car, before I purchased the car, had sustained an accident.
We checked with Carfax and found the car was totaled just 3 months before he bought it. The frame shop told us Stefan's car has significant frame damage, which is causing his tire troubles.
I was very surprised.
Darnell Prim says something similar happened to him. He bought a 2008 Chevy Malibu from Circle City.
Took it home, day number 2, started driving it, steering wheel started shaking real bad.
It wasn't until Darnell eventually tried to trade in the car that he learned it was totaled just months before he bought it. Darnell says the dealership told him about a missing airbag, but did not disclose the car's full crash history.
Nothing in the fine print, nothing in the contract.
Both Darnell and Stefan acknowledge they bought their cars as is, which means the consumers legally accepted responsibility for repairs. Dealerships don't have to disclose prior wrecks if the car has a clear title, according to the state.
If an insurance company deems a vehicle a total loss, it receives a salvage title from us.
In Indiana?
In Indiana.
But in Michigan, a car deemed a total loss can get a clear title. It's perfectly legal in that state. Stefan and Darnell's cars both came from Michigan with clear titles, despite being totaled by the insurance companies. We checked crash histories on Circle City's cars and found one we knew had been wrecked before. We took our hidden camera to their Washington Street lot to ask about it.
I'm just curious, like, if it's been in an accident.
Which one?
The 2011 Charger.
A worker gets on the phone.
When he ran auto check, it didn't show that it had been an accident.
We asked AutoCheck to run the VIN number, and they came back with 2 crashes, one in 2012, one in 2013, both involving moderate to severe damage. The Attorney General's office says if a dealer misrepresents a product to you, that could violate the Indiana Deceptive Consumer Sales Act. So we went back to the lot to get an explanation.
I'm a manager, but can we ask you about some video that we got?
We showed him the video.
It didn't show that it had been an accident.
But the manager had no explanation.
The record showed it had been in 2 moderate to severe damage. We're just trying to get your response. What's your name, sir?
It doesn't matter.
Minutes later, he pointed his cell phone at us while we got video off the property. The Indiana Secretary of State's office suspended Circle City's Madison Avenue location in February for issues including failing to properly deliver titles and failing to provide records. They're still on probation. As for Stefan and Darnell, Circle City's attorney released a statement saying both customers had a full and complete opportunity to have the vehicle inspected before purchasing it, and the transactions were fair, conducted at arm's length, and fall within the purview of Indiana law. Stefan and Darnell say they didn't deserve what they got. Darnell says he let the bank take the car back. Stefan is still driving his, only because he doesn't have the money to fix it.
So I believe that there should be laws in place to protect consumers who purchase vehicles with this kind of damage.
Circle City's attorney says the worker we asked about the crash history misunderstood our question. The Attorney General's office has received 43 complaints about Circle City in the last 2 years, mostly about salvage disclosures or defective products. The agency closed Stefan and Darnell's complaints, finding Circle City did not violate any laws. So how do you protect yourself if you're buying a used car? Take the car for a test drive. Ask the dealership to see the title. Once you work out a deal, do not rely on verbal promises. Get it in writing and read everything before you sign it. Get the VIN number and check the car's history before you buy it, but know that will only show reported crashes. Also, tell the dealer you want to take the car to a mechanic or a frame expert before you purchase the car. And we have more tips for you on our website, theindychannel.com.